So do you think, you know, that engineering background and going to school, yes, it was a $60,000 debt, but now you're the go-to guy for repairing carpet cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think that's paid off?
You know, in a sense. I mean, it definitely, you know, because I've always been the kind of person where, you know, when I was a kid, I like to take apart things and, you know, and
fix people's bikes, maybe.
Yeah, and when I, you know, when I envisioned doing engineering work, kind of ignorantly, I kind of, you know, pictured like MythBusters. You know, I'm gonna build stuff and blow stuff up and experiment, and then a friend of mine, he finished up his degree, and you know, he got a job working somewhere in town here, and he was only making like 40 grand a year, which was a lot of money considering the amount of money you know, we spent on the education, or it wasn't a lot of money compared to the amount spent on the education, in my opinion. And and he hated his job. You know, you know, I'm never against, you know, going to college. I think it's great, and for the right person, it's definitely super important. You know, just for me, I think at the end of the day, I wish I didn't in terms of that, because it really didn't change the direction of my life as much as it could have.
And you hear that way too often, like more than what it should be.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, you know, I've always heard you should be able to make, in your first year's salary, you should be able to make the cost of your entire education.
Yeah. That's
what they say.
Yeah.
I don't think that happens as often as they say.
I think it may be a slight scheme.
I don't know. It's I mean, all I know is those tuition prices are going way up there, and the cost of, or the amount of money people get is not going.
Well, thankfully, I think, in my opinion, I think the internet is leveling the playing field on that.
Sure, absolutely.
And allowing people to realize that they don't, well, allowing people that know that they want to go to college, obviously do that, but allowing the people who would have wasted their money to have other options.
Yeah, look around. You know, it's not a... you know, I think when I was kid, my mom was always says, "Oh, you're gonna be a plastic surgeon, you know, you're gonna, you know, so that way you can make me look pretty." And I'm old, and she always just had this idea I was gonna be a doctor, you know. Yeah. And I just, you know, that was just, she just always talked about how I was gonna go to college and all that stuff. And she ended up passing away my senior year of high school. So you know, after that, I was on my own, and so I actually, for a brief period, I moved back to New York City.
This is a show where we have real conversations with the business owners and entrepreneurs here in Colorado Springs, doing things in the community of Colorado Springs.